problems that have grown since Nancy Pelosi became the congresswoman for this district. When you think about when Republicans ran San Francisco, you can think of the Golden Gate Bridge. You can think of the Bay Bridge. You can think of big infrastructure projects like the water supply coming from Yosemite and Hetch Hetchy. The cable cars, all were built when Republicans ran San Francisco. The iconic things that you think of San Francisco were built by Republicans. If Republicans can offer a new voice in San Francisco, I think we can expect a return to the days where people respected and looked forward to coming to San Francisco. Nancy Pelosi has brought money from the federal government to San Francisco. She's brought, for example, last year, $500 million, $500 million to San Francisco, and just rubber stamped it through. San Francisco city management is failing us overtly, clearly. Nancy Pelosi is in Washington, D.C., chasing fake impeachment charges against the president, still pushing fake Russia hoaxes against the president. Meanwhile, 16,000 people will sleep on the streets tonight in San Francisco in their own filth, surrounded by hypodermic needles. We have to get people in, bring them in, and get them into the services they need. And if they don't want to go, we can find reasons to make them go so that they get into a rehab program, psychiatric care, and get them off the streets. It is not compassionate to let people languish and die on the streets of San Francisco. It's been estimated that we spend somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000 per homeless people who are sleeping on the streets tonight. The organization responsible for keeping San Francisco streets clean is the Department of Public Works. The head of the Department of Public Works was just arrested and whisked off to jail by the FBI for corruption. There's a lot of corruption. The money is not getting funneled into where it needs to go. San Francisco, 850,000 people, spend $12 billion this year. That's more than 13 U.S. states. In a city that's 7 by 7, 49 square miles. It's an astonishing amount of money, and yet we have the worst quality of life. Nancy Pelosi is not helping in any way whatsoever. She's making things worse by being an absentee congresswoman. It's time that we got somebody in there who's going to roll up their sleeves and take on this issue, quality of life for San Franciscans who deserve it, because they certainly pay enough for it.